Alright, meanwhile, I want to get some of this off of here. This seems to dry up pretty darn good to me. I don't want to tip it over just yet. Try to shake it out. Now I don't want to blow it out with the air compressor. I may be able to adjust it a little bit. Let's see, what do I have here? So what do I have? Well, besides having a mess on right now with trash and glass. Fast trash glass. I think if I can talk her into it, maybe I could diffuse this. Okay. Now, this should be good enough to do something with. I just don't know what. I want to put some type of a coating over it, but I don't have anything other than sprays. I don't want to spray. You know what I could possibly do? Wait a minute here. I may be speaking with forked tongue. I have some small coat of paint. I just don't know if the acrylic will put up with it. But I also have Mod Podge, which I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. What do I have over here? Sturdy body. Oh, sturdy body, I say. I'm going to use like a green moss, but I'm thinking maybe a little bit, but for the most part, I think the gravel would work the best, because it's just the being. I got this in here for. I forgot all about that. Keep that out. Okay, so what do we have for gravel? Well, we have stone. We have red, mighty fine, mighty fine. We have some medium green. We have some mighty fine green. Mighty fine, mighty fine. We have some kind of medium fine black. I guess you can call it mighty fine, but it's not quite mighty fine. And then what do we have in here? I got a couple of these different ones laying around. Let's see what this one is. That's like a little moss. I don't know if this will hold up underwater. It probably would. I just don't know if. Now, this one's something else going on in the place. These are metal pieces. These are like little tracks. Why would I have those in here? I'm going to keep these out. Put them in the which part of that. I'm putting a little thing there so I can slide these kind of containers in a little bit. Give me some room. Now listen. here. This is something that was like, well, this is kind of a Mod Podge thing. But it looks like it gets dusty, so I don't know if that's going to do anything. Now, how do I want to do this, guys? I have no idea. And I don't know how any of this stuff is actually going to work. Or open. To the vise, to the vise. And this stuff, I have no idea what it is. I know. Alright, let's take some of this. Now this is triple thick. Brilliant. Brush on. Gloss glaze. Well, is that going to dry? I'm hoping it will. So let me get a kind of a craft brush. So now, if I can find stuff that is, what I'm going to do is put this down there and kind of tap it in to hold things together. And I'll pour some of this real mighty fine gravel here and there. But I want to see what it's actually going to do. Now, I'm hoping that it's going to dry. If they use it for dioramas, I'm sure it should be something as far as... What do you think? Let's take some of this and just kind of do this through. I never thought I'd be using this originally. If a little pink happens to pop through here and there. So I put a top on this before I knock it over. And if I knock it over, the weight of it's probably going to knock the top off anyway. Now let's just put a couple of little specks in it, red, like shadowing or something from the trees. Add a little spice of life here and there. Now I'm hoping two things. One is it'll stick, but it's like a Christmas ornament thing. The other is I'm hoping when I do the Mod Podge pour or the realistic water pour, something will happen. I don't want to use too much black. It's not darken up that green a little bit. I'm a little nuts with that green, it looks like. I did. There we go. Sometimes just throwing it on there is the best way. Now, let's take a couple of these and make a couple of little stone tiles. Yeah, why not? Put them in there. There you go. Put a couple around it, okay? Why not? Put a couple in there. I had some bigger ones, but apparently I don't. I'm gonna be done with that. I don't want to overdo it. You can very easily get carried away with this stuff. Now, I'm not saying that's the right configuration that I was looking for, but you can get carried away with it. This should be blue. See, I have to put into consideration where the water is going to be dripping all the time. I want to have a pile of this stuff there. I may add that later. I think that's what I'll do. Because otherwise I'm going to have to screw around with the water trying to figure out where it's going. So I'll put a little pile of rocks or something there. Or I'll go out and I'll grab a little bit of pink granite that's in the yard. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. Now, everybody seems to settle this stuff in with this stuff. Water-based sealer. Glue and finish. Now this is kind of white, so I don't know what that's going to do to me here. Does this stuff dry kind of clear? I don't know. I don't know. Haven't used it enough. You know what? I haven't got much of this stuff left, and it's worth saving. So I wonder if I can just drizzle some of this on here to kind of hold some of this stuff together a little bit. Like these little rocks. I could put this in a little squeeze bottle. There's a lot of things I could do. So anyway, guys, it's a hot one out there. I gotta order some new shoes, work boots or something for out here. I think that's part of my problem with my back the last couple of weeks. The pair that I have on now, part of the sole actually lifted off. So I kind of glued it back on. But when I did that, I noticed that the instep, or the insert, was kind of got side as well. And the sole is kind of worn down. But you don't think about it when you wear them every day, you know. But the back starts to bother you. I gotta order a pair of boots. I just gotta find a good one that I like. I like 6-inch boots with a tie and a zipper. And I like to try to find a wide, because I have a high instep. And wide kind of helps that. really want to just brush it, but I can't. And there isn't enough left where I can just pour it.